We haven't just arrived off my motorbike and a sidecar, so we are literally in sync.
Each other.
In sync. So I've got my herbal tea.
And I've got plenty water. Been
So that's
good.
all right. So cheers.
Cheers, chin, chin.
Irene and I have known each other for many years, haven't we? Myself as a makeup artist and beauty expert, and Irene as a fitness guru.
Yeah.
And you know, we just wanted to perhaps get together and have a little bit of chat. So we thought it would be a great idea to just capture some of our nonsense and let you listen to it. We can get on a soapbox, can't we?
Yeah.
And we're very passionate about what we do. And one thing that I first of all wanted to discuss with you, Irene, is the A word.
Yes.
Aging. Yes.
Aging.
Yes. There's been a lot of fear attached to the word. And what are your thoughts on aging?
Well, I am very happy to be getting older. I'm actively aging.
Now, you said the O word as well now. Old and
Right.
aging.
Right, but it doesn't have an intonation of anything. It's just my chronological age is as it is. I'm 77. I'm quite happy.
Amazing.
And I'm hoping to spread the word that there is nothing to fear. It's perfect. We're very fortunate. It's a privilege to actually be getting older. A privilege denied to a lot of people.
Why do you think people lie about their age? They shave off 5 or 10 years?
I just think it's because society tends to embrace the young and beautiful a little bit more. But you can be very attractive, very well. As you get older, I work with women. I have a group of women that I've worked with it's the 38th year.
Wow.
And they are
Amazing.
between 65 and 85 years of age. And they are fabulous, they're fit, they're vital, they're enjoying life. And they're quite happy. What's the point of looking back? Sometimes maybe it looks better, but the future can be good. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit odd, but I like to see the magic in each day. There's always something nice in each day. And if you keep yourself fit as possible, if you're genetically fit, well, then there's no fear. Every year has blessings.
So what would you say would be a top tip to age actively and age well?
Actively is to firstly nourish yourself. Make sure that you feed yourself properly. You look after yourself. Don't create addictions that are not necessary. Most of the tools you need are in here. They are all in here just by being present, good friends.
But don't you think that there's so much choice now and people get distracted so easily? There's this faddy diet there, there's my pal Sandra, she's doing that over there, so I want to do that. And
oh, yeah.
And so it's too distracting.
It is distracting. And the thing is, especially with women, and I'm one, I think, we grasshop. We'll go from this to this to this. We're never quite thin enough, we're never quite beautiful enough, we're certainly never young enough, aren't we? We're not. And if one does it, they all do it. If you go out for dinner with a group of ladies, if one orders something because it's good for the diet,
yes,
they'll all order it. If one buys a lipstick, even if it doesn't suit everybody else, they'll all try it. And that's what we're like. We're sort of, it's like a pack mentality. Hopefully there's a closeness within that. But I mean, I never started teaching till I was 40. So I wasn't a kid when I started. I was 40 when I actually started, and I was the first person to teach fitness in the north. Things have changed so much, Armand, and maybe not always for the better. Maybe not always. I mean, people used to come to the class to enjoy the class. It was something new, it was something innovative. Now they come to classes to burn off the breakfast or make room for their lunch, and there's not a lot of peace inside. So I try really to create a little bit of calm amongst that chaos. I really do. And also, you have to have a positive mental attitude. And you need to create, whatever way you can, a bit more self-love, so you'll look after yourself a bit more.
And that's what you've done. That's
yeah.
what you've done for the past 40 odd years.
Well, it's 38 years.
Gosh.
So I'm still here to tell the tale.
Yeah.
I try not to have too many addictions. I've said this one before. Don't latch on to things because somebody else is doing. It doesn't mean it's good for you. Somebody else is taking a pill that makes them feel good or slims them. It doesn't mean it's good for you. But the most important thing really is to have the good fortune to get older, and the food. The food is vital.
And having a good relationship with food.
You have to have a good relationship with food, and that is something that escapes so many people.
Now, what do you think about food? Talking of food, do you think it's changed over the years? That it's not the same food as what you used to have 40 years ago?
Definitely not the same food.
I agree.
We're having so much food that is longevity on the shelf and it's not fresh, and there's so much additives added to everything.
I get concerned with the pesticides.
I'm very, very concerned with the pesticides.
And the importation. People don't tend to eat seasonally anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody feels as if, and I suppose quite rightly, you can get anything you want whenever you want. Is that the right way?
Well, the thing is, so many options.
Too many options.
Too many options. Yeah. A lot of bad choices. I really think the first thing is what you put into that body.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is, well, I personally like fresh food.
Okay.
It's a personal choice this. I like fresh food. I cook my family fresh food with fresh ingredients. I try to be as organic as possible. That's not faddy, that's fact. It's very, very important what you actually... People don't take time to think what they're putting into their bodies. I mean, they'll put the best petrol in the cars, but they won't think of what's happening here. And what you eat not only affects your shape, but affects your mood. So it's got to be food. That's one of the most important things. And good friends and good family if you're fortunate. And just really appreciating, I think, the body that you've got that gets you this far.
And what about exercise?
Exercise is vital.
And because there's so many people that will say, oh, there's no way that I can do a HIIT class, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And of course, maybe you can't do that high intensity interval training, but surely there's something that you can be doing on a daily basis, would you say?
Well, I teach people, I have clients who have got older, some of them are in their 80s, and we actually sit in a chair and do some exercise in the chair. It's good for mobility. And if you can, walking, it's one of the finest exercises you can do, Armand. You do not have to do an hour's exercise pounding away at any age. I don't think so, but especially as you're getting older. But you do need to move. If you can't fit some exercise into your day, fit your day into some exercise. Make sure, I mean, even things that we do, run up and down the stairs, housework's great, there's nothing wrong with it, we don't like it. But it's good exercise if there's no other opportunities. But